Okay, so my dear students, Eve and Jeremy, this unit, we are going to start by learning about this, okay? Give me a second, and here you go. We are going to talk about problems. Okay, we are going to talk about problems. Problems. Can you see it? And for sure, you're going to tell me, teacher, problems? Why do you think we need to talk about problems? Because every person in the world has problems. So today we are going to start by talking about that, okay? Let's start talking about problems. And in order to check that, let me show you my whiteboard and let me explain you a little bit about what we are going to check now, okay? Problems and advices. Problems and advices, okay? So let's get ready with that, and here you go. Okay, so my dear students, this is what we are going to check down, unit number 6. We are going to learn about problems and advices. We are also going to identify the models for imperatives and advices for sure. Afterwards, my dear students, during this unit, we are going to learn about the adjectives with ed or ing, adjectives with ed or ing, problems, advices, adjectives with ed and ing. And finally, my dear students, we are going to check and remember about the way that we can express sympathy. Okay, sympathy to a person who has a problem. The ways that we can express sympathy to a problem, to a person that has a problem. Okay, so Jeremy and Eve, here you go. Let's start talking about problems, okay? Here you go. First of all, what you need to check, what you need to remember, a problem is a situation that you have to face, okay? You have to face, this is a really common and I really think that you have to deal with, okay? So let me put you the example now. Let me put you the example now. So let's get ready for that. And here you go, the problems. Okay, let's start with the first one and there you go. Okay, so let's get ready with that, okay? I am going to show you some pictures and I need you to please identify what is the problem, okay? Identify what is the problem in the picture. So let's get ready with that and here you go. Okay, and this is gonna be very easy to get it because we are going to check the ways that we can solve those problems. So let's get ready with that and here you go. Okay, here you go, okay? Jeremy and Eve, we're gonna start with Jeremy. Let's get ready with that, okay? The first problem. Okay, Jeremy, can you read the problem and tell me what do you think about this problem?
Someone is talking about terribly hurting another person.
Okay, someone is talking about seriously hurting another person. What do you think about this problem?
I think it's a dangerous problem. I think because the life of the other person is in risk, and also maybe the person who's talking about this is dangerous. So if I tell this problem to another person could be dangerous for me.
Okay, that's it. Very good, Jeremy. You got it the first one. Let's carry on to the next. Are you ready, Eve? Let's go with the next, and you tell me what do you think about the next problem, okay? Here you go. Okay, read please, Eve, and tell me what do you think about this problem.
Okay, you forget to bring your homework to school. And my advice is, or the solution is, I call to my mother or other person that stay at home, at my home.
Okay, very good. I love your mentality. I love your mind, Eve, because you told me the problem and you told me the solution. Of course. I like that attitude. Tell me, Eve, has it ever happened to you? This happened to you or no?
Yes, in
And you
some
call your mom?
occasions. Yes, but in, mm, a veces no me llevaba los deberes. Me decía, aprende, aprende a no olvidar.
Oh, you get a zero. You get a zero, and that is your problem, not my problem. Right? Excellent, very good, Eve. Let's carry on with this. Okay, here you go, Jeremy again. And let me see, good morning, Gilda. Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, nice to see you again. Do you remember teacher Osmar or no? Remember or don't remember?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, welcome. Gilda, we are talking about problems, okay? I'm going to spin the wheel and you are going to tell me and you are going to read this problem and afterwards we are going to identify what could be a possible solution for that problem. So let's get ready, okay? Gilda, here you go. Okay, I'm not so sure if this has happened to you. Gilda, read please. Okay, Gilda, can you read please? Hello, hello, read the problem.
The relax, perdón, the relax teacher, the relax, the visit, play, bueno, de visitar lugares, de relajarse un poco, salir de la rutina.
Okay, no, get ready, okay? Gilda, let me explain you a little bit and I'm gonna tell you in Spanish, okay? El día de hoy estamos aprendiendo con respecto a los problemas, with respect to problems, okay? Vamos a tratar esta unidad los problemas, consejitos, advices, imperativos, y estamos jugando esta ruleta, we're playing this wheel. You need to tell me what could be a possible solution to the problem, okay? No sé si es que si estás viendo la pantalla, tenías que leer, you have to read this problem, and tell me a possible solution to that, okay? El problema es, the problem is, you can't find your family on the beach. Let's suppose that you go to Salinas, to Montañita, and there are lots of people. What could be a solution? If you, for example, say, okay, I am going to the bathroom, and when you come back, you can't find your family. What could be a solution for that problem, Gilda? Okay, I don't know, Gilda, if there is any problem. Can you hear me now? Ya tratemos de arreglar, no sé si hay un problema con la conexión, Gilda, pero vamos, let's continue next, okay? Vamos a la siguiente ronda, okay? Vamos de nuevo, let's go again with Jeremy. Are you ready, Jeremy? Here we go. Okay, read please, Jeremy.
Someone bumped into you by accident and tells you that they are sorry. What's the meaning of bumped?
Bump it, like a crash. You are walking on the street and someone goes in, boom, you crash, bump. Yeah, what could be
I
a
think
possible solution? Tell me.
the possible solution is just say sorry and that's all.
Yeah, right? Because, you know, it was an accident. It was an accident that wasn't on purpose. So obviously, oops, you can carry on. Sorry, sorry, you can continue walking. Excellent, very good, Jeremy. That's it. Let's continue now. Go ahead, please, Evan. Now it's your moment. Let me see and let's identify the next problem. Oh, this is terrible. Go, Evan, read, please.
You tripped and dropped your lunch on the ground. And it's a problem, but how do you say ya ni modo?
Oh, never mind. Never
Mm.
mind.
Never mind, I'm going to buy other lunch.
Yeah, because it's already on the ground. You cannot eat it. You cannot eat it anymore. It's like, hi, never mind. You go and buy a new one, right? Maybe if you don't have that much money, you can ask your friend, tell me, oh, sorry, but I dropped my lunch. Can you please borrow me $5 because I need to eat? I am really hungry. I'll pay you tomorrow, right? Excellent. I love this expression, right? Because we use it a lot in Spanish. And in Ecuadorian Spanish, actually, we say ya nada, no? Never mind. Ya nada es como que it's dropped, we cannot save it. Excellent. Let's carry on to the next. Are you ready now, Gilda? Gilda again. Okay, there you go. Ahora sí vamos. Here you go. Okay, this is a really common, especially whenever you are waiting for the bus, for the trolley, for the metro, for the Ecoway. Read please the problem, Gilda.
It's a problem.
Are you okay, Gilda? Hello, hello. Oh, guess there is a problem. Gilda, ahí, can you hear me? Gilda, Gilda, please come back. We miss you.
Tengo un poquito de problema en la conexión, teacher.
Okay, ahora sí, te escucho. Vamos a leer, okay? Let's read. Let's read this example, please. No worries, puedes permanecer con la cámara apagada, okay? Pero participemos. I need your participation. You can do it. Oh, we lost Gilda. Yeah, there was a problem with the connection, but I'm gonna say it now, okay? Someone cut in front of you online. Okay, you are waiting on the queue. There is a long queue, maybe 20 people, 50 people. And then a really, really rude person comes here and says, I was here, yeah. Something like that, okay? What do you say? In my personal case, first of all, I will tell you, if you really are in a big hurry, please tell us and we can let you in. But please, you need to be respectful. You need to be respectful because there are lots of people waiting on the line. So that is a big problem, okay? My dear students, thank you. Let me stop sharing now and let's continue now checking about that, okay? So as you can see, Jeremy, Eve, we have problems every day. We all have problems. We all have problems, maybe at work, maybe at home, maybe when you are driving, maybe when you are traveling. And it's really important. Try to stay calm and find solutions. Not focus on the problem, but focus on the solution. Okay? So today, let's get ready because we are going to learn about the imperatives that we can use in order to talk about, in order to express about the problems, in order to solve the problems, okay? So let me share my screen and let's get ready to start, okay? Hello, hello, Gilda. Are you okay now? Or sí, está mejor? Is it better or is the same, Gilda? Okay. Hello, hello. Gilda, please come back. Oh no, guess it's not working, okay? But anyway, let's continue talking about that, okay? There you go. Okay, so let me share you and let's get ready to start with this. Perfect. So my dear students, we are going to learn about the next modal verbs, okay? Should, shouldn't, and imperatives. Should, shouldn't, and imperatives. These are the modal verbs that we can use in order to give an advice to solve a problem. So here you go. Let's start talking about the imperatives. Jeremy, can you please read? Can you read the definition of imperative?
The imperative is used to command orders and to make suggestions. Example,
Okay,
open
examples.
the door, please. Turn on the air conditioner.
Excellent, okay? The imperative, we use it especially to give commands, orders, and suggestions. As you can call it, they are known as orders. Una orden, una sugerencia, suggest, and the way that we can express is very simple, okay? Just think about the verb. Open the door, please. Turn on the air conditioning, right? These are the ways that we can express the imperatives. Imperatives, okay? And remember, take a look and you read the negative part, please, Eve.
Okay. We use don't for the negative form. Example, don't be late for classes. Don't eat in class.
Excellent, okay? In this case, we are talking about something negative. The negative form goes like that. Open the door, please. Turn on the air conditioning. Don't be late for classes. Don't eat in class. Right? So, very easy, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's check the examples because you're going to help me now, okay? What am I going to do? All right. I need you to please identify any of them, okay? We have pick up the trash. What is the meaning in Spanish? Pick up the trash.
Recoger la basura.
Excellent, right? Yes, but remember, if I give you the imperative, I am talking to you. Hey, Eve, pick up the trash. This is the order that I tell you from me to you. Okay? For example, Jeremy, turn on the TV. Turn on the TV. What is it?
Enciende la televisión.
Very good, okay? I am telling you the order. This is the order from me to you. Turn on the TV. Turn on the TV. Excellent, my dear students. So the imperative, remember, you just need to remember about the verb and that's all. For example, you can say, hey, Jeremy, mm, cook the lunch. Cocina el almuerzo, cook the lunch. Hey, Eve, please, I need you to take the dog out. Take the dog out. What is it?
It's the order.
Excellent, the order, okay? Saca el perro, take the dog out, right? I am telling you, and I'm telling you to do it. This is the order that I tell you from me to you, okay? Very good. And my dear students, I need you to please remember the use of this auxiliary, that is the let's. Let's go out, the class is over. Let's go. What is the meaning of that? Whenever we see this let's, what is it?
Vamos.
Excellent. Is an imperative that includes me. It's an imperative in plural. Is an imperative that includes me, something that includes me, okay? Let's go. Vamos. Let's play. Juguemos. Let's study. Estudiemos, okay? All of them are imperatives in plural. In plural, so obviously, this is talking about me. Let's go, let's play, let's study. Okay? Tell me, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, is it clear? Excellent. The imperatives, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We are going to check if that was very easy for you. And let's take now in the negative. You're going to help me to identify the negative imperatives. The first one, go ahead, please. Okay, Eve, can you please tell me the imperative of this?
Don't use the cell phone.
Excellent. Don't use your cell phone in class. For example, don't use your cell phone in class. Don't use your cell phone in class. Okay? Very good, amazing, Eve. What about the other imperative, Jeremy? What about this?
Don't listen to music in class.
Excellent, I like it. Don't listen to music in class. Don't listen to music in class. Very, very good, okay? Remember, for positive, we only use the verb. For negative, we use don't. And for plural, for something that includes me, I use let's. Let's. Okay? So let's get ready because we are going to practice doing the next activity, okay? Yeah, please. Everybody, you are going to open the next link. Please, Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda, and we can start playing, okay? As you can see here, you have some context with some imperatives. So what you have to do, you have to match the problem to the imperative or the imperative to the problem. So Jeremy, Eve, and Gilda, there you go, okay? I give you 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, open the link so you can start. Okay, finish, not yet, no worries. We still have 5 minutes, okay? You can carry on. Good morning. Hi, Yesenia. Hey. Hello, Jesse. Long time no see. How are you today? Okay, Jesse, please, we are doing this activity to learn about the imperatives. So let me share you the link and you can start, okay?
Ok, teacher, ya vamos.
Okay, you got it now. Tell me, please. Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, Jesse, yes. Was it easy, difficult, confusing?
Yes, I did it. It was two of them was confusing.
Two of them were confusing. Okay, got it, Jeremy. Very good. What about you? Tell me, Eve, Gilda. Got it?
This confused in some parts.
Okay, which ones? Can you please tell me, for example, good
Uh,
idea? This
Um,
is confusing.
this is a library and um other where at the hotel it's
Mm,
the James.
that's it, right? So, don't eat or drink in here. This is a library, right? It was the imperative for negative. Don't eat or drink in here. This is a library. Okay, so very good, my dear students. We can carry on then. Let me stop sharing. And there you go. Yeah, what you need to remember, my dear students, and this is really important to check and spot the difference. The difference between an imperative and an advice. In the case of imperative, is more like an order. I give you, for sure, if you have a problem, I tell you an advice, I tell you an imperative, and I'm telling you what you have to do. More like an order, more like an obligation. But for example, if we want to be more polite, if we want to be, more polite, more gentle, in this case, it is better to use the advice. So let's continue, please. Jesse, Jeremy, Eve, Gilda, let's go and check about what is an advice, okay? So let's get ready for that, and here you go. What is the difference between imperative and advice? The advice is more like an opinion. An opinion you give someone about what they should do. So let's get ready, and here you go with that, okay? In the case of advices, we gotta use the auxiliaries should or shouldn't. Should or shouldn't. These are the advices that we use to give someone advice or say what you think is the right thing to do. What is the difference with the imperative? The imperative is more like an order. Open the door, close the door, do it. The advice is more like a recommendation, like a suggestion. And you are the one who decides if that is a good idea or no. So, for example, I may tell you, hey, Jeremy, you should... Okay, Jeremy, can you please give me a problem? Do you remember any problem?
When your lunch fell down.
Oh, yeah, I dropped the lunch, right? Yeah, a really sad problem, right? I dropped the lunch. So I tell you my advice, okay? Okay, Jeremy, you should borrow money and buy a new lunch. You should borrow money and buy a new lunch. Okay? Remember, tú debería. I'm telling you what you should do, what I think is the best idea. Okie dokie? Okie dokie Rocky, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. And don't you forget, my dear students, that we can use should and shouldn't for any of them, okay? He, she, it, I, you, we, they, okay? Should and shouldn't can be used for any subject. For example, we may tell, okay, let's remember about Yesenia, Gilda. Okay, let's suppose about Eve, okay? Eve, took the wrong bus, and now she's way to Guayaquil. Let's suppose that, okay? Let's suppose that Eve had to travel to Riobamba, but Eve took the wrong bus and now she's way to Guayaquil. Right? A problem. It's not so common to happen, but let's imagine that, okay? So in that case, can you please tell me, Yesenia, what is the advice that you give to Eve? Eve took the wrong bus and now she's way to Guayaquil. Can you please give me your advice? What do you think is a good idea to do for that problem?
Mm, Eve should.
Mhm. She should, okay, because we're talking about
Oh,
Eve. Eve should or
you-
she should is correct.
To took. Let's see.
She should take, very good. She should take.
A very few take other bus.
Excellent.
Mm, of ¿cómo es que es? Of de regreso
Okay, she should take other bus to go back.
to go back.
Excellent, right? De regreso, to go back. O ir de vuelta, go back. Eve should take other bus to go back, okay? Remember, my dear students, should and shouldn't, we use them to give advices. Should for positive and shouldn't for negative. Something that you need to remember is the pronunciation. The pronunciation over here, okay? It is written as should, but we don't pronounce as should. The pronunciation is more like should, okay? Eve should take other bus. Eve should take other bus. Eve should take other bus to go back. Okay? Excellent, my dear students. So let's check more examples of this, and you need to tell me what is the meaning of them, okay? Please, let's start with Eve. Eve, can you read this example and tell me what is the meaning of this?
Okay. You should wear a suit to the interview. Tú deberías utilizar como suite, no sé si es como departamento o un espacio. Suite, traje, perdón. Tú deberías utilizar un traje para la entrevista.
Excellent, very good, Eve. And let me tell you, this is a really common problem, but no worries, okay? You have suit and you have suite. Can you see it? Suit, we refer to the dress, to the one that we use, the formal dress. In this case, we don't pronounce the I, right? Just suit. And in the case of suite, in that case, we are talking about the small apartment, right? A suite is a small apartment, maybe one room, one kitchen, one living room. That is a suite. Okay, very good. Let's continue to the next. All right, please, Jeremy, can you read the next advice?
The children drink coffee in the evening. It keep you awake.
What is the meaning?
No deberías beber café en la noche. Te mantendrás despierto.
Very good. You shouldn't drink coffee in the evening it will keep you awake. Excellent. My dear students, remember, these are advices. No orders. No orders, advices. Okay? Now let's go with the next one. Remember, my dear students, we can also use the phrases, I think you should. I think you should. For example, you tell me, my dear students, I hate my job. I hate my boss. I hate the way they do the things. So what is the advice? I think you should change your job. I think you should change your job. Think is like, yo creo, yo pienso. Yo pienso que deberías, I think you should change your job. Okay? For example, the baby is crying and yelling. So, I don't think you should speak to her. No creo que deberías hablarle, ¿no? I don't think you should speak to her. Okay? So, you're clear or not clear about that, okay? Let me share over here the whiteboard again, and you're gonna tell me the difference between them, okay? Between imperatives and advices. So, let's move on over here, and you're gonna explain me now, okay? Imperatives to the left and advices to the right. And we can have this short review and we can have a break, okay? Imperatives, advices. Okay, so can you please tell me with your own words, Eve, what is an imperative?
For the order.
Excellent. An order or
I don't remember.
no worries. Excellent. Order or request. Una orden o una petición, ¿no es cierto? Order or request. Really easy. For positive, for affirmative, we just use the verb in the normal, in the infinitive form. For example, cook the lunch. For negative, remember, we use the auxiliary don't. Don't cook the lunch. And for plural, that includes me. Remember, we use the auxiliary let's. Let's cook the lunch. Easy, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Yes. Cook the lunch. Don't cook the lunch. Let's cook the lunch. I'm now talking about advices. In the case of advices, remember, we gotta use the auxiliaries should and shouldn't. Do you remember, Jeremy, what is the difference between an imperative and an advice?
The advice is a suggestion. No, the advice is an opinion, and imperative is an obligation. Is something that you have to do. It is
Very
an
good.
optional.
Excellent. This is optional. It's an advice, and you are the one who decides if you do it or not. So, for example, I may tell you, hey, Jeremy, in positive, okay? Let's put in positive. You should do more exercise. Yes, a positive advice. You should do more exercise. In the case of negative, we can say it like that, okay? Hey, Jeremy, you shouldn't drink too much coffee. Too much coffee. Okay? And in the case of plural, remember, in this case, it's exactly the same. We just need to change the subject. My dear students, it's noon. It's 12 o'clock. So we should take a break. Okay, do you agree or disagree? We should take a break or no?
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should. Okay. So, my dear students, it is moment for a break. We started learning about imperatives and advices. So, let me stop recording. Okay, before we continue to the next topic, I want you to please tell me, we are going to make a short break and we are going to talk about something that is really interesting, and this is about movies. Okay, my dear students, I want to know if you remember this movie. You know, there is part 1 and part 2. Tell me, Eve, Jeremy, Yesenia, and Gilda, do you remember this movie? Yes? All right, very good. So I want you to please tell me if you remember all the emotions. Okay, Jeremy, let's start with Jeremy. Tell me, Jeremy, which emotions do you remember? Jeremy,
you hear
I
me?
can hear you. I hear you now, yes.
Happiness, sadness, uh, uh,
Okay, there you can see them, right? Happiness or joy,
happiness,
sadness.
sadness, pride, or I don't know, miedo,
Okay, very good. That is fear, fear.
fear, and the rest, I don't remember.
No worries, okay? What about you, Eve? Do you remember? Jeremy already told us joy or happiness, afraid or fear, sadness. Do you remember the name of the green and the red?
The green is envy.
Uh-uh.
Disagree.
Disgust.
This
Disgust. Very good. And the
and
red?
angry. Angry.
Excellent. Anger. Anger, right? In Spanish, furia o ira, no? Anger. Still in my dear students, super duper, I'm gonna show you then. These are the cast of the first movie, but in the second movie we have more emotion, right? A spoiler, okay? This is gonna be a spoiler. If you haven't watched it yet, don't worry, because we are going just to check a little bit about that, okay? In the second movie, we have 4 more emotions. If you already watched this, I want you to please remember, okay? Yesenia, Gilda, now you're going to help me. Okay, Jesse, are you there, Yesenia? Jesse, where are you? Okay, now you're there. Okay, super, Jesse, tell me, what emotion do you think is this? The orange.
Mm,
Any idea?
no idea, teacher.
No idea, no worries. Let's carry on. Jesse, let's move then to the left. What about this, okay? This is easy to identify. Can you see? What emotion do you think is her?
Um, boring.
Excellent. Boredom. But in the movie, it has a very unique name, right? Boredom. That means ennui. Ennui. Okay? What about this one? Do you remember Jeremy? Can you identify it, the one on the back? What do you think is his name?
Embarrassed.
Excellent. Embarrassment. Embarrassment. Right? The translation is like vergüenza, no? Embarrassment. Embarrassment. Right? Very good. And which other? Okay, the one that is over here, the little one. Can you see it? This is envy. Envy. And the orange, you remember? No? Come on, Eve, Gilda. Do you remember what is the name of the orange?
Anxiety.
Excellent. Anxiety. Anxiety. Very good. And if you haven't watched the movie, I recommend you because this movie is very, very nice, okay? Because, you know, in our head, we have lots of emotions. Not only this, you know, we have many, many more emotions. You know, it's really important to control the emotions. It's really important to identify the way that we feel. When you feel anxious, when you feel sad, when you feel bored, embarrassed, fearful, envy, or maybe disgusted. So let's continue because now we are going to talk about that, okay? Oops, sorry. I need to change my background again. Okay, in this moment, we are going to learn about adjectives that we can use to describe. These are adjectives that are ended with ed or with ing, okay? So let's get ready with that, okay? Okay, please, my dear students, let's get ready with that. And here you go. This is the activity that we are going to start now, okay? Okay, so the class is about adjectives with ed or adjectives with ing. Okay, adjectives with ed or adjectives with ing. We are going to identify in which cases we gotta use ed and in which cases we gotta use ing. Okay, let's get ready to start. So here we go. Let's start talking with the adjective that ends in ed. We use this adjective to describe people's feelings, the way I feel. For example, take a look. Anne was very frightened. The translation, Ana estuvo muy aterrada. Anne was very frightened. That means that Anna feels this, feels fright. Anna was very frightened. Ana estuvo muy aterrada. We are talking about Anne's feelings. Again, Anne was very frightened. Anne was very frightened. We are all surprised by the news. We are all surprised by the news. We are talking about our feelings. Estamos sorprendidos por la noticia, okay? So, my dear students, the translation of this, it could be as ado, ada, ido, ida, okay? The ending, el sufijo, okay, could be as ado, ada, ido, ida. Okay? You're gonna tell me, but teacher, how can we use that? Let's identify with some practical examples, okay? Asustada, sorprendida, interesada, necesitada, necesitado, right? Aburrido, aburrida, okay? So, Eve, Jeremy, Yesenia, and Gilda, let's start by checking some practical examples. For example, I was relaxed. What is the meaning? I was relaxed.
Estaba relajado.
Very good, okay? That is the way that I feel. Yo siento relax. Yo estoy relajado. I was relaxed. Very good, as you can see. They are relaxed. They don't seem really upset. You may say they are pretty normal, okay? Pretty relaxed. Okay, the next one, my dear students, take a look at their faces, at their expressions, especially for the ones that are at the beginning. How do you think they feel? Come on, how do you think they feel? Leve, Jeremy, Yesenia, Gilda?
Say they were bored.
It could be bored. Let me give you a more advanced word, okay? Tell me, Eve, do you remember... okay, what is your favorite movie saga? What is your favorite movie saga?
Work.
Shrek? Oh, very good. Let's suppose, Eve, that you are a huge fan of Shrek. You like the first, the second, the third, the fourth movie, and you say, oh, teacher, I am really excited because this year or next year, there will be Shrek 5. And let's suppose, Eve, that you go to the cinema, you watch the movie, but it didn't fulfill your expectation. It was like you expected to be the best movie, but in the end you felt like, I didn't like it so much. What is the name of that feeling?
They were deception.
Eh,
Deception.
disappointed.
Oh,
Very good. Disappointed. Remember, decepción. Decepcionado. People were disappointed by the film. Las personas estuvieron decepcionadas por el film, okay? And I'm not so sure. I believe that Shrek is an amazing movie. You're not gonna feel disappointed. We hope not, right? In my personal case, let me tell you my experience when I felt disappointed. Hold on. Okay. Do you remember this movie, right? Hold on. Let me share you. Not Shrek. I wanted to show you the one that I really love. I love horror movies, and this is one that I really love, okay? Hold on. Teacher, what is it? You remember this? Jeremy, Jesse, Gilda, you remember?
No, I don't.
No? The Exorcist. The Exorcist, right? This is a horror movie that was released, I believe that 50 years ago. It's very, very old. And I love horror movies, and when I saw this movie, I really liked because it's very realistic. It's very, I may say, they don't use that much special effects, right? The special effects, they use them, but they are real. They look very realistic. Then, my dear students, last year, they released a new version of The Exorcist. That was this, okay? The Exorcist Believer. The Exorcist Believer. Okay, can you see it? This was like a new version of the original one. And as a huge fan of the first movie, let me tell you that I was really disappointed because the movie was nothing new. I didn't like it. I was really disappointed, right? Because I was expecting it to be better, or at least the same, but it was disappointed. I was disappointed by the movie. Okay, that is the meaning of disappoint. Yes or not yes? Disappoint, yes, yes. Okay, very good. Let's carry on to the next. The people were disappointed by the film. Okay, now is the word that we are looking for, okay? Can you see their expressions? How do they feel?
They were bored. They were
Bored. Very good. I like it. The students are bored during the English class. No, I don't think you're bored, right? But take a look at their expressions. It is really easy. As a teacher, I tell you, when they start to put the hand like this, that means they are bored. Okay, that is a body language for bored. Okay, when you put your hand like this, that means, okay, teacher, I'm bored. Okay, let's carry on. Let's continue to the next. Okay, tell me, all of you, please, my dear students, according to the picture, how do you think she feels?
Surprise.
Surprised? A synonym?
Mm,
Interested, right? Interested. Very good. Interested, that means that they like that, so they say, I'm interested in your idea. I'm interested in your idea. Okay, very good, my dear students. You're doing it very, very well, okay? Okay, please, I need you to focus just in their expressions, not the girl's expression. Focus on their expression. According to the picture, how do they feel? What is their feeling?
They are excited.
Excellent, excited. They are excited. Don't you forget, my dear students, that we use them to talk about emotion, right? This is a really common mistake because you're going to tell me, teacher, in Spanish, we use them for a sexual connotation, right? But in English, we use it to talk about your emotion. He was excited. Él estuvo emocionado, con mucha emoción, con mucha alegría, okay? He was excited, okay? Not talking about the sexual, not talking about the sexual connotation, is more about your feelings. Emocionado. He was excited by the final match. Very good. Y vamos con la última. Let's go with the last one. Okay. Really common, okay? Let's suppose Jeremy, Yesenia, Eve, Gilda, that you have to travel from Quito to Huaquillas by bus, right? Let's suppose that you have to travel 15 hours by bus. How do you feel? How do you feel at the end of the journey?
tired.
Excellent. I was very tired at the end of the journey. We can also use a synonym that is exhausted. Exhausted, right? I was very tired. I was very exhausted. Okay? Excellent. So I believe that was very, very clear, right? We are describing our feelings. Yes? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Amazing. Let's carry on to the next. And now we are going to focus on ing. The way that we can describe them using ing. So here you go. All right, my dear students, we use an adjective that ends with ing to talk about the thing or person that makes us have a feeling that provokes the feeling. right? Not about the person that feels, but the thing that provokes a feeling. For example, we check in the first example, Anne was very frightened. And let's identify the difference, okay? Anne was very frightened. The ghost was very frightened. Anne was very frightened. The ghost was very frightened. Can you please identify what is the difference, Jeremy, between the first and the second sentence?
The first it was frightened. Oh, in this case, frightened is for something we different or a person that makes us have a feeling.
All
And
right.
frightened is the feeling that we have.
Very good. Okay, so how would you translate the first and the second sentence? What is the translation?
Fantasma me asustó. Era muy aterrador.
Repeat the last word.
Aterrador.
Aterrador. Very good. Excellent. These ing minor students could be synonym for the suffix ador, adora, no? Aterrador, aterradora. Aterrador, aterradora. Also, minor students, we can find it as ante, ente, no? Ante, ente. I'm not so sure if this is correct. Ante, ente. Fue extenuante, sorprendente. Sí, ante, ente, right? There you go. Minor students, because we are talking about the object that provokes that feeling. The ghost was very frightened. El fantasma fue muy aterrador. Ana was very frightened. Ana estuvo muy aterrada. As you can see, in the first case, we are describing the thing that provokes the feeling. In the second, I am describing my feeling. So let's get ready. We are going to watch more examples like this. The news were surprising. The news were surprising. What is it surprising? Very good. Sorprendentes, ¿no? Sorprendentes. I was surprised. Yo estuve sorprendido cuando leí, when I read, but the news were surprising. Sorprendentes, okay? The news were surprising. The news were surprising. Okay, remember that I told you, my dear students, your journey from Quito to Huaquillas by bus. In the first case, you told me, teacher, I was tired after the journey. Now you are not going to describe your feelings, you are going to describe the journey. How was the journey?
The journey was exciting. No,
Exhaust?
exhaust, but is adjective.
Exhausting. Exhausting, right?
Okay.
Very good. We can also use tiring, but remember, we are describing the journey. In Spanish, it's difficult because in Spanish we use the same, right? The same words. El viaje estuvo cansado, refiriéndonos a que el viaje provoca cansancio, y también nos referimos a nosotros, ¿no? Pero podemos utilizar el agotador, ¿no? Tiring. The journey was tiring. El viaje estuvo agotador, tiring. Or exhausting, extenuante, no exhausting. That means that you feel a lot of exhaust at the end. Very good, amazing, I like it. Okay, take a look at their faces. Take a look at their faces. If they are excited, how do you think was the match, the final match?
The match was exciting.
Very good. I like it. The end of the game, the end of the match was exciting. Emocionante, emocionante, right? The end of the game was exciting. Super duper. Let's carry on. Vamos con las últimas. Here you are. Okay. The students were bored. As you can see, all of them are sleeping. Just one person is paying attention. If the students were bored, how was the lesson?
The lesson was boring.
Very good. The lesson was boring. The students were bored. The lesson was boring. The students were bored. Very good. And finally, okay, vacations. Let's suppose, my dear students, that you go to the beach. You go to the beach to relax. Tell me,
Voila.
if we describe the beach, how is it? Yesenia, relax. Very good.
Relaxing.
Very good. I went to a relaxing beach. I went to a relaxing beach. Fui a una relajante playa, una playa relajante, okay? So, my dear students, I'm gonna leave you this big homework, okay? I am going to send you these pictures now so that you can practice this, because I believe this is very, very important to check, okay? Remember, those are the adjectives that end in ed or ing. We have many of them. And as you can see, some of them, we use them very often, and some others not that much, but it is really important to practice all of them, okay? So let me put you now here on the chat box where you can practice these, okay? Or maybe you can take a picture or a screenshot so that you can check. Hay algunas que son sencillas, many of them are easy to identify, pero hay otras quizás no tan conocidas, not so well known, okay? For example, vamos a ver. Challenge, okay. What is the meaning of challenge, Jeremy? Challenge.
Retador.
Challenge, solo challenge como verbo retar, ¿no? Excellent. Challenging, retador y challenged.
Desafiante.
Mejor desafiante, ¿no? Challenging, desafiante, challenged, desafiado, ¿no? Estoy desafiado a, challenge to. Very good, amazing, Jeremy. What about this? Embarrassed. We were talking about that, right? Yesenia, you remember what is embarrassed?
Embarazoso.
Embarrassing, embarazoso y embarrassed con ed.
Sí, claro. Pero, ahí volví
Embarazado, no. Avergonzado sería, ¿no?
Sería como avergonzado, no, como ridículo, algo así.
Exacto, me siento avergonzado, abochornado, tal vez, sí, ¿no?
Claro, eso que llegar, pero con otro sinónimo.
That's it. En English se usa mucho, ¿no? Embarrassed. Estoy tan embarrassed. Estoy tan avergonzado, tan... Sí, digámosle avergonzado, embarrassed. Ok. For example, vamos a ver one that I like. Okay, tell me, Eve, what is the meaning of threaten? Threaten.
I don't know. What is the meaning?
For example, let's suppose that I am a robber. I am a robber and I find you in the streets and I show you a knife and I'm gonna threaten you. Hey, Eve, give me, not Eve, hey, you, give me your cell phone or I'm gonna, I'm gonna cut you. What is that?
Mm, como aterrador, ¿no?
Kinda, the action means amenazar, ¿no?
Ah, ok.
Threat. ¿Y qué será threatening?
Amenazante y
Excellent.
amenazar.
Very good, okay? El ladrón es amenazante, the robber is threatening, y la víctima, the victim, is threatened. Es amenazada, ¿no? Yes, very used. Al menos aquí en Ecuador, at least here in Ecuador, últimamente, I believe we gotta use this so much, okay? Perfect. So, my dear students, let me see what time is it. Oh my gosh, that was really fast. It is almost time for the new break. So before we go to the break, we are going to make a quizzes, okay? To practice the adjectives with ed or ing. So please, I need you to join the next link. And let's get ready with that, okay? Okay, got it, please? Open the next link. We can finish these quizzes, and after that, we can have a short break. So please, open the link, and we can start. Okay, so let's get ready to start in. Remember, practice adjectives with ed or ing. So here you go. Excellent, amazing, Jeremy, Eve. Easy, difficult? What do you say, Eve? Easy, difficult?
It's good, but in complete games, annoying. I don't. I don't
Okay.
know.
Annoying, the new word, okay? Annoy, it's like molesto, molestoso, annoying. A ver, annoy, como molestar o incomodar, ¿no? Annoy. So, annoying, incómodo, molestoso. Molestoso, annoying. Fastidioso, yeah, I remember the word. Annoying, fastidioso, okay? And annoyed, fastidiado, okay? O molesto. Very good, amazing. What about you, Jeremy? You got it? Easy, difficult?
It was cool. It was normal.
Normal. Did you have any problem? Did you have any mistake?
No, but I sometimes I have a doubt when it was to I had to write.
Okay, ed or ing, like that? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Very good, Yesenia, we got it. And I believe that Gilda is having problems with her internet, so very good, Jeremy, Eve. Jesse finished too. Tell me, Jesse, easy, difficult, what was it?
So teacher.
Those so no, tell me.
They complete. I'm feeling. All right.
Okay. Right. So let's finish and let's identify what are the sentences, maybe what are the learns, the topics that probably you got it wrong. Okay, I believe you almost did it very, very well. Super Eve, super Jeremy, Yesenia. This math problem is so confusing. Confuso, no? Confusing. My nephew was so amused. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Amused is like a synonym for entertain. Entretenido, ¿no? Amused. Mi sobrino estuvo entretenido por el payaso. Amused by the clown. This movie is, oh, la película, ¿no? Oh my gosh. Aterradora, terrifying. That is the correct word. Okay? Perfect. So, my dear students, okay. Okay, perfect. So, I believe that you are ready for the last part of the class. Right now, we are going to finish today by doing a listening. Okay, a speaking and then a listening exercise. We are going to start talking about the speaking. So let me share you the next wheel, okay? Give me a second. All right, perfect. Hey, Jeremy, super. Hi, Eve, Jesse, Gilda. Get ready to move on with the next activity, okay? Please. Here you go. Okay, very, very good. So what you have to do now, I am going to show you a wheel one more time. But in this case, what you have to do, you need to add ed or ing to the word in brackets, and you're gonna answer the question. Okay? This is an open question, so it's really important to identify if you gotta use ed or ing, and then you are going to answer the question. Okay, so let's get ready to start, okay? Let's start with Eve. Are you ready, Eve? Eve, here we go. Okay, you can start, please.
Okay. What the most challenging task you have ever faced?
Very good. What is the most challenging task? Can you answer that question?
And in my life professional is study for a mastery.
Okay, a master degree.
Yes, the last year.
Oh, wow. But did you finish? Did you complete your master?
Yes, I complete the master. Very good.
Amazing. So that was a very positive challenge. Congratulations, Eve. I am really proud of you. Super, Eve. Let's carry on to the next. Are you ready now, Jeremy? Here you go.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here you go. Yes, so go ahead, please. Choose.
Have you ever surprised somebody?
Excellent. Have you ever felt surprised? Why? Tell us that story, please, Jeremy.
Uh, it could be when I was a child, my mom gave me a drum for my birthday. It was a surprise.
Can you repeat what was the gift? Was
A drum?
a drone.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So that was amazing. That was a really nice gift. Very good.
Yes, it
Amazing,
was.
Jeremy. Of course it was. Really happy. Your mom really loves you. Very good. Let's carry on. Are you ready, Jesse? Yesenia, please. Here you go. Let's get ready now. Okay, Jesse, go ahead. Can you read it now? Got it, Jesse? No? Tell me. Hello, hello. Yes, there's a problem with Yesenia's internet. No worries. I believe we can carry on with Gilda. Are you there, Gilda? Jesse, I see. There you are. Please, Jesse, go ahead. Please tell me what is the correct adjective, annoyed or annoying?
When did you last get nudged? Nudging?
Hmm.
Nudging? When did-
It's annoying, right? When did you last get annoyed? ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que te fastidiaste o te fastidiaron? When did you last get annoyed? When?
Mm, yesterday, my sister uh, for to go back home. Mm, quickly.
Okay, so you got annoyed for her attitude.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm, uh, she she's not go to go back on my home.
Home. Okay, she didn't come back home in time, right?
Yes, back home very night.
Oh, she came back home very night, very late.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Very, very good. Amazing, Jesse. Thanks for sharing. Let's carry on to the next. Are you ready, Gilda? Please. Okay, Gilda, please let me know. Remember, we are practicing speaking. Okay. You tell me. I believe we can carry on then again with Eve. Okay, go please, Eve. You're going to help me then. You need to choose the correct adjective.
What's the most shocking news you have heard recently?
What was the most shocking news?
The Guins Maduro, president for the
Oh,
situation of Venezuela, is most shocking.
it's shocking, and you know it's sad because we know that this is a fraud, right? It's a fraud, and many Venezuelans, they feel extremely disappointed because they really need a change, but they are disappointed, and well, actually, we cannot do anything, right? Excellent, amazing, Eve. Let's go one more round. Are you ready, please, Jeremy? Here we go. Okay, read please, Jeremy.
What kind of sport do you find interesting? I find interesting sports like basketball, soccer, something as different sports like Olympic shoot, hiking or climbing mountains, and sports with motorcycles or cars.
Oh, nice. Motocross.
Also, yes, something like motocross and downhill with bicycles.
Oh, wow, for sure, right? I find it interesting, but I find it dangerous. I know it's interesting, but at the same time, it's dangerous, right? And at the same time, okay, you
Yes,
told me
there are,
the interesting sports. Can you please tell me what sports do you find boring? Jeremy, can you hear me?
uh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh, mm, I think all the sports could be funny, but some sports like chess could be sometimes boring.
Okay, got it. Super, Jeremy. I got you. Very good. Let's carry on to the next. And the last one, are you ready, Yesenia? Here you go. All right, Jesse, I believe this is repeated the same adjective, so let's change to the next question, okay? Hold on. All right, choose please the correct adjective, excited or exciting. Go, you tell me.
was the most exciting experience you ever had?
The
You've
most
ever-
exciting experience, tell me.
Mm. Outside experience. Galapagos Island of snorkel Island Galapagos.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you go to Galapagos? And did you do snorkeling?
Yes.
Okay, super. And tell me what is the name of that? What animals did you see?
Of the animals my tortoise fish, color fish, the fish
Reef?
color.
Reef.
Uh-huh.
Sharks? Did you see sharks?
Share a small share.
Small, like this?
Yes, on the snorkel, pequeño, it says, look, a small shark on the place, a snorkel, no.
Amazing. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. You got it very good, Yesenia. So we're gonna finish with this listening and with this speaking part. And in this case, I'm gonna choose the same question for all of you, okay? Because I really want to know what do you think about that, okay? Let me see if I can find it, if I can put it. No. No, this is not a question. Okay, I am going to write, let me stop sharing over here, and I'm gonna make the same question to all of you, okay? Tell me, my dear students. Okay. What film do you find boring? Right? Think about all the films of the movies that you have watched and try to identify and remember what film do you find boring? Okay? Think about that. I'm going to give you 1 minute and then we can start by checking that, okay? What film do you find boring? Okay? Okay, there you go. So you can start. Tell me, please. Let's start now with Jeremy. Jeremy, tell me, what film do you find boring?
I find boring Star Wars. Some one time I went to the cinema with my dad and my mom. Um, my mom and I couldn't be awake until the end.
Okay, so no Star Wars. You don't like any of the Star Wars movie?
I just I had watched just the beginning of one of the movies. I'm not sure if I don't like it.
Okay, got it. So Star Wars, there you go. We have the first answer. What about you? Let's carry on. Tell me, please. Eve, what movie do you find boring?
I was bored with Harry Potter.
Okay. All of the
Yeah.
movies or the 8 movies?
The first and second movies is for me, and I was bored because I put the television and I am asleep.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for sharing. What about you? Tell me, Yesenia, what movie do you find boring?
Cantinflas.
Okay, Cantinflas. What happens with Cantinflas?
I hardly watch movies.
Okay. It happened kind of similar to me because, they are black and white, they are very old, so I find them boring. Yeah, I actually, I may say the same, right? I find that, the old movies, most of them are boring because they are black and white. And I believe that I am really used to watch high definition movies. So I may say the same, right? In my case, my dear students, the film that I find boring, okay, a recent film that I watched, let me try to remember. Okay. Ah, it's kind of similar to Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings. Yes, El Señor de los Anillos, Lord of the Rings. The first time, la primera vez que la vi, era niño. I was a kid, so I was really bored. Me aburrí mucho, ¿no? The first time. La segunda vez, the second time that I watched, when I was a teenager, ya le encontré más sentido, okay? More sense. But in the end, I like it. So, Lord of the Rings. Thank you so much. Excellent. So, my dear students, just to finish for today, we are going to do the last activity of today, that is a listening exercise. Okay, please pay attention because we are going to listen. Hold on a minute, please. And let's get ready with that, okay? Okay, my dear students, we're gonna listen about well, not like I'm gonna tell you like a situation, like a sad situation that it's going on here, okay? Let me put you the example for the people who are on the book. This is on page number 63. And here you have two friends. Before we start watching the video, can you please tell me, how do you think she feels? Take a look at her face. Happy, angry, sad? What do you say?
She looks sad.
Maybe sad. What else? Disappointed, maybe? Happy, sad, disappointed. Come on, what do you think?
Confused.
Maybe confused. Maybe depressed. Excellent, I like it. So we are going to watch. We are going to watch the video and we are going to identify the reason why she feels a little bit depressed and disappointed. So here you go. Let me share you the video now. Please let's get ready to start. Again, please, let's go with this. All right, please watch and listen carefully. Here we go.
Hi, Annie.
Oh, hi, Rachel. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. Here, I brought you some flowers.
Oh, thank you. They're lovely. Oh, that's okay.
What's happened?
It's work. My boss asked to see me this afternoon, and she told me I'm going to lose my job.
Oh, how awful. I'm really sorry to hear that. Did she say why?
She just said the company's having problems.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll make some tea.
Okay, you got it, my dear students, or do you want to listen again? Do you want to watch again? Okay, let's go, okay? You need to identify the reason why she feels depressed, why she feels sad. So here you go.
Hi, Annie.
Oh, hi, Rachel. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. Here, I brought you some flowers.
Oh, thank you. They're lovely.
Oh, that's okay. What's happened?
It's work. My boss asked to see me this afternoon, and she told me I'm going to lose my job.
Oh, how awful. I'm really sorry to hear that. Did she say why?
She just said the company's having problems.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll make some tea.
Okay, so tell me, my dear students, what happened? What happened to Annie?
She's going to lose her job.
Oh yeah, that's so sad, right? She's going to lose her job. She's going to lose her job. Okay, we are going to listen the second part. And just to finish, get ready, because I need you to identify, okay? Let me put it now. Okay, we are going to watch the second part, and we are going to identify what are the advices that Rachel, okay, remember this is Rachel. We are going to identify what are the advices that Rachel gives to Annie. What are the advices about Annie's boss, about Annie's colleagues, about Mark, and about changing jobs? Remember, we have to listen and identify advices. Advices. Okay, so let's get ready. And here you go. Concentration advice about Annie's boss, Annie's colleagues, Mark, and changing jobs. So let's get ready to move on. And here we go, okay? Okay, here we go.
So, what happened when you talked to your boss? Did you ask when you're going to lose your job? Or if it's completely certain?
No, I didn't say much. I was too upset.
Of course you were.
I didn't really ask anything. What do you think I should do?
Okay. Well, I'd get all the details first.
Right.
So I think you should speak to your boss again. Maybe there'll be other jobs there.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if I want to stay. Lots of people are unhappy there, and I don't think there are any other jobs anyway.
Okay, but I think it's a good idea to ask. You don't know what she'll say.
I suppose so.
And why don't you speak to some of the people you work with? Ask them what they're doing.
I don't think I should do that. My boss told me not to talk to anyone else because other people are going to lose their jobs too.
You work in marketing, right?
Yeah.
Well, Mark works in marketing too. His company's often looking for new people.
Really? Do you think I should speak to him about it?
Definitely. I'll speak to him too.
Okay. Great.
And I wouldn't worry too much. Changing jobs could be a good thing. Another chance to do something new.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, you got it, my dear students. We are going to watch one more time and identify the advices. Advices from Rachel to Anne. So here we go.
So, what happened when you talked to your boss? Did you ask when you're going to lose your job? Or if it's completely certain?
No, I didn't say much. I was too upset.
Of course you were.
I didn't really ask anything. What do you think I should do?
Okay. Well, I'd get all the details first.
Right.
So I think you should speak to your boss again. Maybe there'll be other jobs there.
Okay, so tell me, what is the advice with respect to her job, her boss?
Rachel, for Anna, for her
She
boss.
said, yeah,
I
what
lis-
is the advice about her boss?
I listened that she should talk talk again with her boss.
Excellent, very good. Talk to her boss again because she said maybe there could be other jobs. Tal vez haya más trabajo, no? There could be other jobs, okay? Very good, that is her advice. Talk to her boss. Let's listen now about her colleagues. What does she say about her colleagues?
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if I want to stay. Lots of people are unhappy there, and I don't think there are any other jobs anyway.
Okay, but I think it's a good idea to ask. You don't know what she'll say.
I suppose so.
And why don't you speak to some of the people you work with? Ask them what they're doing.
I don't think I should do that. My boss told me not to talk to anyone else because other people are going to lose their jobs too.
Okay, what is the advice about her colleagues?
Rachel suggests to Anne about that she should talk with her colleagues.
Same, right? Talk to her colleagues, right? Talk to her colleagues. That is also the advice, okay? Talk to her boss, talk to her colleagues. Okay, very good, amazing. Let's carry on. Let's listen. What is the advice respect to Mark? Mark.
You work in marketing, right?
Yeah.
Well, Mark works in marketing too. His company's often looking for new people.
Really? Do you think I should speak to him about it?
Definitely. I'll speak to him too.
All right, what is the advice with respect to Mark?
Talk to Mark for a new job.
And what is the field? Repeat. Where does he work? What field? Is he an engineer or doctor?
Company, but I know I don't listen well this part.
Okay. Okay, talk to Mark because Mark works in marketing too. Okay, she says, Mark works in marketing too, so you should talk to her to see if there is any job in his company, right? Talk to Mark about a job in his company, right? In marketing. Remember, Mark works in marketing. Marketing. And finally, the last advice, listen about what she mentions about changing jobs. Here we go.
Him too.
Okay, great.
And I wouldn't worry too much. Changing jobs could be a good thing. You'll have the chance to do something new.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, what is the last advice about changing jobs?
Changing jobs is a good thing.
Can you repeat again, Jeremy? Repeat.
Changing jobs is a good thing.
Changing jobs is a good thing. Why? It gives you the chance, let's listen, to make something new. Let's listen.
You'll have the chance to do something new. Changing jobs could be a good thing. You'll have the chance to do something new.
Right, you have the chance to do something new. Right? Okay, my dear students, so you got it, right? Don't you forget, as I told you at the beginning, we all have problems, right? And we all face problems every day. Obviously, since we are good friends, it is really important to give advices to our friends. Hey friend, I think you should talk to your boss. I think you shouldn't do this kind of things. So I believe should and shouldn't, they are
Yeah,
very useful
you're
words.
right.
Because we all need help. Sometimes it's really important to ask for help, and sometimes it's really important to give help to your friends. Should or shouldn't? Should or shouldn't? So you got it, my dear students. Do you have any question